Through a Glass Darkly is a title. It comes from the Bible, Corinthians, and it's been there for quite a long time as a title I might use. And I named one of the prints, Through a Glass Darkly, because these did seem, they were in that territory. I'm interested in transparency. Also, things might explode in shed. I use a light bulb in the shed to cast shadows, and so I don't think this is that dissimilar really. They are a sort of cross between a photogram and a photogravure. When I had a show a few years ago, I did a lot of prints of glassware. Fox Talbot, invented the photogravure. And so I was looking to his work a lot. I'd borrowed his glassware from the Bodleian Library from a famous photograph called Articles of Glass. What I did was place the objects onto a photosensitive plate, and then I exposed it to UV light. But I was using the glass as a kind of glass negative in a way. These are similar technique, but I'm using the UV light from the side, and it makes everything a bit darker and a bit more abstract. And then the plate with this, as it's been exposed to light with the objects on it, and then it gets washed away. Only the bit that, only these bits remain, and so it's to do with the light and where the light fell, and it being blocked out by the objects. And just moving the light to a different place meant all these shadows got picked up. So the shadows become objects, and so that I'm sort of trying to make the shadows into the object. I brought a lot of flowers in from my garden, and there's a flower shop around the corner from Funprint I go to and buy stuff. Flowers turn up a lot in, Dutch still lifes, so I was thinking about that. But then the idea of them being really colourful, and then when I do something with them, they become black. And sometimes I just pick stuff up on the hedgerow on the way into the studio. So, everything's up for grabs. So we've got forget-me-nots, and we've got borage, these lovely blue flowers in our garden, but of course they've all come out black. Funny that, isn't it? All the glass objects I've bought in antique markets down Brick Lane or Columbia Road on a Sunday, and it's all very subjective what I choose. But we have got sugar bowls, and we've got salt cellars, and the medicine bottles. Yes, they're another market buy. I was obviously thinking about Morandi when I was thinking of people and still life artists, which I like to play around with. There seems to be quite a lot of pairs emerging in this work. For example, I had made a piece of work a few years ago called Coffee Pot Hit by a Monkey Wrench. And it's a glass negative of a coffee pot that's been smashed by a monkey wrench. And then I came across the plate, the smashed glass, and then I thought, well, perhaps I can repair it, with sellotape, which is obviously very futile. So I quite like this badly repaired glass plate. Another couple of pairs, which are plates, glass plates, which I haven't made prints of before. And what I've done is I've exposed them to the plate with a glass jug on top. So you get a real object and you get a photographed object. But they're called Here and There and Now and Then. It's almost like a space of time between the plate, which is pretty old, and the contemporary object, the jug, or nodding back to my previous work.